millionaires in this state who pay less of their income than folks who make $100,000 or $70,000. It is upside down. You can't hem and haw. You can't play left or right. You can't hide in the middle. You have to clearly say that we have to make millionaires pay their fair share. People tell me that it's difficult to take care of folks who are fighting for health care, but it's easy to give billionaires tax breaks. Trickle-down economics don't work. All it does is hide money from working class families and make it difficult for us to move into the middle class. We have to push back.
Guys, I want to show you something real quick. It's not going to take long. Oh, here we go. In case you can't read, 7th time's the charm. New Jersey passes millionaires tax in 2020. That's right, Ras. You're sitting here advocating for something that Phil Murphy already did. And what has that changed? What has that improved? What has that made better? Absolutely nothing whatsoever. Yet here you are with these 2015 talking points. Oh, you sound like Bernie Sanders. We got to get the millionaires and the billionaires. And I'll be the first to tell you, back before I fully understood what these things were, because I was raised on public education, right? I went to public school. So as far as socialism and communism, and I knew communism was bad, but socialism, I didn't. It was like socialism and Marxism, I really didn't have the grasp of that I do now. So I was out there right alongside you guys, like, yeah, socialist. Oh man, it's so unfair, until I started to see the grift in all of it. How you use these people, how you're trying to use these ideas and these concepts in order to just further push your political agenda, rather than and I can't help but feel like you're not dumb, and you know that everything that you're proposing isn't gonna fix anything for anybody. It's all about getting you, pushing up your profile and getting you, more attention, because there are a lot of people who are still suckers, who still buy into these ideas. And a lot of them, ladies, I love you, but a lot of them are women who sit there and say, oh, well, who are, more inclined to take part in the collectivism that's required in order for these ideas to gain any traction whatsoever. See, one of the larger differences between men and women is men, we tend to believe more in the individual. Women tend to believe more in the collective. It's just a part of our nature. So, when you sit there and you bring it to women like, oh, isn't it just so unfair that millionaires and billionaires aren't paying proper taxes and the like? They're always going to jump on and be like, yeah, we going to go in their pockets, and completely ignore the side effects of these concepts and ideas. Because whether you like it or not, and I say it full-heartedly now, it is not all of the millionaires and the billionaires, but more than enough millionaires and billionaires are business owners who employ the working and middle class. And when you sit there and tax them in a country like America, where, hey, if I'm a millionaire, billionaire, and I can afford to be a millionaire and a billionaire and move damn near anywhere I want, well, you want to tax me? Cool. I'm going to just slide on over to Florida. I'm just going to slide on over to Texas. I'll go to the middle of Iowa, because Iowa ain't got no taxes like that. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I'll just base everything out of Iowa. It's all good. Like, the people who you and those who still believe this nonsense rally against are just smarter and have more resources to get around whatever it is that you want to do, which is something that Phil Murphy already did by taxing the millionaires even more. And once again, it did absolutely nothing. Our budget, we are in a deficit. Our budget's I think it's like a $3-4 billion deficit, especially after COVID and getting the funds for that. But here he is sitting there talking about, oh yeah, we just need to keep taxing them. Just need to keep taxing them. Like that's going to bring jobs here. Like that's actually going to benefit people. It's not. And the man can't name a tax that he's cut since he's been mayor of Newark. He can't. He can't tell you what taxes he's going to cut for the middle and working class. He just knows he want to keep raising the taxes on people who, ultimately you don't know and don't know you. It's evil. And it's jacked up. And it's why he's never going to be governor. So guys, real quick. I've been gone for a minute and I haven't been, let's finish this out right quick before I get into all that.
It's not right. It's not true. It's not just, right? And it will not advance our economy in any way.
Man, you got that suit on, bruh. I ain't gonna stunt, man. He killing that suit, brother. In the orange tie, yeah, you killing that suit though. I ain't mad at you. Team Baraka, yeah. I think that's probably like the cutest chick in the entire thing. Is that the same broad? Let me see right quick. Sorry guys. No thank you. Wait, you got the Asian chick. That's cool. You got the brother right there, looking all smooth. Once again, no thank you. Yeah, we'll just go there. I think this is the most talent that we're gonna find in this whole video. So guys, yeah, I've been gone for a minute and I've been struggling through this great economy that Phil Murphy has here for us. I mean, the government is the largest employer in the state. And since the pandemic, so many businesses have closed and shut down, partially due to, like the pandemic, and another portion due to the overburden of taxes that we have on them, which are caused by the huge amount of red tape that we have here. So when we sit here and look at our economy and be like, yo, like everything's just so expensive here, there's a reason for that. And it's because, first and foremost, you're taxing the millionaires and the billionaires. And then when that doesn't work out, he brought up trickle down economics. Well, the thing is, it's a matter of trickle up taxes, right? Millionaires, like even if you do have a business and you do maintain that business, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just charging people even more. See, it's infuriating because there's always a way around it if you have the resources. Always. But this mindset, this mentality has been allowed to fester in our communities for so long that it's impossible to determine where, just people who are misled and misguided begin and those who have nefarious intent end, And Ras is one of the most nefarious intenders. But let's be real. The way the race is shaping out, this is Chitterelli's race to lose as far as the general goes. When it comes to the primaries, there's not, I think it's between him. Like Ras has a lot of name recognition because so many people moved out of Newark and moved to like South Jersey and other parts of New Jersey. And one of the things that's kind of infuriating is that, they'll move out of Newark because, Newark's dangerous. It's a no-brainer why you move. It's expensive and dangerous. But the thing is that they don't recognize his role in it. They don't see it. They can't put two and two together like that. Thanks to our great public education system, right? So, they'll sit there and still vote for him, and he could very well make it out of the primary. But if I'm Chitterelli or Spadia, who are the two front runners right now for the Republican nomination, I would be licking my chops because Ras, brother, this is just ridiculous. These are horrible and old talking points. And his whole, I'm going to stand against Trump and we're going to be sanctuary and everything else like that. That stuff don't fly. That stuff don't fly. And had these people not left Newark, if the 1995 Newark was sitting here in 2025, was still here in 2025, then you wouldn't still be in office, my boy. But because the city is so transient, so many people move in and out and genuinely don't even really care about the local politics and in their area, then it's made it a lot easier for you and those who are financially backing you to keep bullshitting and to keep, these narratives up. I mean, he's one of the biggest victims that you'll ever find in all of politics. You know what I'm saying? Because, oh my goodness, I'm black, we black. So he's still on that. And I'm just asking that everyone move away from the identity politics, which is a huge part of wokeness. Get back to faith. Give yourself to God, because at the end of the day, That's all. That's the only one who can really do anything for those of us who aren't on these bureaucratic plantations, who aren't collecting government checks, and who don't want to collect government checks. I've never wanted to work for the government. I've always preferred working for private businesses and having a actual relationship with the boss or the owner, so things can be smooth. But because of the taxing of the bosses and the owners and the millionaires and the billionaires, they're gone. It makes more sense for them. And something that's really a pain in the ass is the overregulation of the state. Like this state is one of the most highly regulated, highly taxed states in the entire nation. And when you sit there and keep regulating, one, it's like a double-edged sword. Regulations are a double-edged sword because on one hand, the government itself has to spend a ton of money to enforce the regulations, and B, businesses are turned off it's from doing business in the state because of said regulations. So it's nothing but a losing proposition. But here they are, these socialists, like Ras is a socialist, his father's a communist. These people, they don't, like, this isn't what they take into account. This isn't a part of their math by any stretch of the imagination. Their math is all slogans. Their math is all feelings and how you feel about things and being emotional and not taking into consideration, the realities, the nuances of these issues. And so, and that's one of the main reasons, come November, this state's flipping red. Like one of the more infuriating things that I've been seeing is, Scott Presler is going to turn the state red. And I'm sitting here looking at y'all, like I'm looking at the red team like, bro, like y'all suck too. You're not really conservative. You're not about that conservative life. You're not trying to conserve anything. So then I believe that to be the case for Jack and Bill. So kind of stuck, kind of fucked, no matter which way we go about this. And that's the game, guys. So I'm going to actually try to start making a little bit more content for the channel. Like I said, I've been gone for a minute. I'm still in crisis mode, but we'll see how everything plays out over the upcoming weeks. I'm just going to try and get you guys a little bit more content out here, all right? So guys, with that being said, all the internet stuff. Till the next one.